Alright, so I'm going to be kind of picking up where we left off on the last video. I've recalled my cal for the 45. This is a 45. I recalled the cal, checked the cal, set the gain. I'm ready to go. And when we're sizing flaws, we want to use, I think, as many techniques as we can because it can be pretty difficult to do. And so I want to have as many tools in my tool pouch as I can to do that. So let's say we have a flaw that we don't think is ID connected, but near ID. One thing you might do is something like this. So we've got these three notches here: the 210 notch, the 180 notch, and the 150 notch. And so there's gaps under there. The gap for the 210, the gap is 90. This gap is 120, and this gap is 150. So let's take a look at that for a second, like this. Alright, so we've got, these are the gap sizes, 90, 120, 150. And when we go to look at those corners with the 45, there's no actual corner there. I'll call that a virtual corner because of that prism type effect. It'll create like a virtual corner. So I'm going to see how loud each of those three virtual corners are and make a note of that. Alright, so this one I'll say is 70% full screen height. Get the pencil. 70%, and then the 120 gap, how loud is that? I'll call that 30%. And then the 150 gap, how loud is that? Not very loud. I'll call that 10%. Alright, so if you were on a job and you could verify that you were looking at virtual corners and not real corners, you might use something like this to decide how big you think the gaps are on what you have in the field. Just another tool to use. Alright, thanks a lot.